Hello and welcome to another Kitty Code Ninja tutorial. This is Eddie and this is your place to learn to code and have fun. Today we're going to create a tutorial on transitioning from fall to winter. Today is the first day of winter and it's called winter solstice. So it's the day that we are transitioning from fall to winter, and I'm going to show you how in Scratch you can implement transitioning from fall to winter. So this is only one example, but this is really useful when you are going to create animation and tell a story and you need to transition from one scene to another scene. So when you're going from, like for instance, from outside your house to inside the house and then you move around the scenes, it's very useful in games, very useful in storytelling, and it's so much fun. Let's dive in. Alright, we're going to see how we can move from fall to winter by using backdrops. So let's go to the Scratch website, scratch.mit. So create. And then for this, we need two backdrops for the scenes that we are transitioning to and from. I'm gonna choose one backdrop of fall and one for winter, and I'm gonna use the backdrops from the images that I have already downloaded on my computer. So you most probably already know how to download image from internet, so I start from here. First thing, let's give our project a name. So I'm going to give my project a name, Winter Solstice, and then let's get started. So I need two backdrops that I'm gonna upload the backdrop from images that are in my computer, one for fall and one for winter and winter. So if I go to the backdrops, I should see both images here, and there is also the default backdrop. You can either delete it or you can keep it. I would keep it, but it's your choice. I will keep the cat. You can insert any sprite that you like. It's totally your choice. So what I want is, I want this cat to be here in the fall first, and then glides here, and after it reaches the end of the corner, goes to the winter. So let's write the code. First thing, I want to start with the fall backdrop, so I need to make sure that I'm on the fall backdrop first. One point is, if I click on the code here, there is nothing under the motion, because we're not supposed to move the backdrop. Motion code is only for the sprite. So I need to make sure that I click on the sprite first, and then I see the motion is here. So let's trigger our event by writing the code when start clicked. So when start clicked, what I want is, I want the cat to be here. So I move the cat here. When I move the cat here, I see what is the position here. So it says -189 on the X and -125 on the Y. So if I go to the motion and then I drag the go to, the numbers here are also showing where is here and where I put my cat. So whenever I'm dragging a block from here, the value that I see on the X and Y are the same as what I see here initially. I can definitely change it, but it's a good trick to set the values to where you want. Just move your sprite and then this will change, and it will also change here. So when I start clicked, go to this location, and now from the looks, we need to go to the switch backdrop to fall, because I want to start from fall. I also want to move the cat to the end of the scene, so I'm kind of trying to tell my story. So whenever you're creating your animation, you also write your storyboard and try to create your story in the language of code. So my next step is gliding the cat. So I go to the motions and then I look for glide. I glide 1 second to, so I could do it better by moving the cat here first to see the location. So I would say this part is 205 minus 115. So because I want the very end, I would say maybe 210, and on the Y, this one. All right, let's say after the gliding, I want this cat to say something like goodbye fall. I will say drag this block from the looks that says goodbye fall for 1 second. Let's try and see what happens now. So the cat is gliding and saying goodbye fall. Let's also make it look like the fall, or maybe somebody is answering back. There is something very interesting here, that if you click here, so you have a set of codes here, but then there are things that are kind of hidden that you can bring them from here. So if you click here, you can click on the text to speech, and now you see some more stuff here. So I say speak goodbye, and then at the end I will be able to hear the goodbye is being said back to the cat. So let's test it. So I click on the start. So
Goodbye.
Did you hear it? It says goodbye. And then after this, I want to transition to the winter. Now, again, I switch backdrop. So from the looks, I switch backdrop to winter. When I went to the winter, I want the cat to be at the beginning, the left corner of the scene, so that it looks like it's gone from here to the next scene and started again. So I move the cat here so that the glide, so that the position here is set to where I want it to be. So I drag this simply here, and the position is already, the values of the position are already written equal to what I want. So I go to this point, and then let's assume I wanna let's first run it. So I say goodbye. Here back, and I go here. Let's assume that I want the cat after this to go to here. So I drag it here, and then I say go to this location, or maybe glide to this location.
Goodbye.
So glide to, I drag this here, and I say this location is 0 and 17. So I glide to this location, and I would say hello winter for 1 second, and then I also want to hear back hello. So I can change the voice so that it looks like, it sounds like the voice of winter and autumn are different. So I change it to a different one. So I set voice to giant and I speak. Hello cat. Let's test it.
Goodbye.
Hello, cat.
Okay, really cool tutorial. This is very helpful when you're gonna create animation, and have a great winter ahead. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell so that you won't miss the next tutorial.